Hello, this is my first proper vlog of the year. I think, I kind of vlogged on the first, but that was just me talking about my New Year's resolutions. Well, I don't really make resolutions because I find that for me, after a little bit, I don't really feel as passionate about my resolutions as I did at the beginning of the year. Like, if I said I wanted to talk to or just say hi to everyone I meet on the street, then I'd feel really guilty about that if I didn't really care about that so much in March, because I would feel like that should be something that I want to do more of, and then just sort of feel like a bad person for not wanting to do that thing. Yeah, I tend to only make resolutions for maybe a couple months, so I won't feel so bad if I don't feel like doing the things I plan to do in January when it comes to be March or something. So yeah, I only tend to make resolutions for a couple months at a time, or maybe just even a month. Today I'm not really doing much except I've got some reading and assignments to do for my class tomorrow. I started a new class because it's now winter quarter, so I'm taking the psychology of immigrant youth, which is pretty interesting. I was actually noticing how if you're able to turn on your camera, you're supposed to do it. And it just feels really nice because there's about 40 people in the class, and at least 3/4 of the people always turn on their cameras when we have class. So I don't know, it feels kind of like you're with real people and not just a bunch of blank squares. That makes sense. Because when online classes started back last spring, I think only me and the teacher were the only ones to turn on our cameras, and it was like a class of 20 to 30 people, so it just feels awkward when, you go into breakout rooms and then you're the only one that has your camera on. It just feels so strange being the only one. It just feels strange being like, that they can see you but you can't see them. It just, it kind of felt like, hey, I have social anxiety and it's really hard for me to turn on my camera, but I'm trying, so please just turn on your cameras. But I couldn't say that. It just feels so nice having most people have their cameras on all the time. Alright, it is Monday afternoon today. I just finished up my psychology class and I have it again on Wednesday. I don't know how, but even though 3/4 of the class have their cameras turned on, when we went into breakout rooms, somehow I still ended up being the only one with my camera turned on, so kind of disappointing, but at least the people in my group were really nice. I've been trying to make myself talk more in class and answer questions, but that's really hard for me. But so when we were talking about immigration policy, she just kept reminding us of historical events so we would know what was going on in the world at the time that a certain law was being passed or something, just to inform us of what society would view, how they viewed immigrants at the time. Like when she was talking about the 40s, she was like, what what war was going on at the time, and then no one answered. And I obviously it was like everyone knows it's World War II, but nobody said anything. So I was thinking, should I say it? Should I not? And like there was that awkward silence where she just kept asking and hoping that someone would say something. And I was finally just like, I turned my mic on and was just like, World War II? I guess it just feels good to, I don't know, take initiative and actually say something when I feel like saying something, because usually if I wanted to ask a question or if I thought I knew the answer to something, I would stay silent anyways.